June 22nd, 2025, 11:58 p.m. The clock ticks toward midnight as a legal storm brews inside Dallas's majestic Winspear Opera House. The panel, Law, Order, and the Constitution Today, promised a measured debate until Judge Judy, the courtroom icon with 25 years of iron rule, squared off against Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, the Texas lawmaker with a defender's unshakable resolve. Cameras rolled as Judy sought to expose a flaw, but Crockett's rebuttal turned the tide, leaving the audience awestruck and the internet ignited. This 13-minute saga unveils the clash that redefined justice and authority. Let's step into the fray. The stage was set on June 15, 2025, at the Winspear Opera House, a Dallas landmark with its glittering chandeliers and 2,000 velvet seats. The panel, Law, Order, and the Constitution Today, was a collaborative effort by the American Bar Association, a major network, and a local cultural foundation, months in the making. Technical crews rigged 12 cameras, sound engineers tested microphones for hours, and organizers curated a guest list of legal titans, a retired Supreme Court justice, a former attorney general, and a panel of pundits. The real magnet, though, was Judge Judith Scheinlin, Judge Judy. At 81, her silver hair and piercing stare carried a 25-year TV legacy, her black suit and stern presence amplified by a team of producers. 3 seats away was Jasmine Crockett, the 44-year-old congresswoman from Texas's 30th district. A public defender turned politician since 2022, she'd logged a decade in Arkansas and Texas courts, defending the overlooked. Her navy blazer and folded hands masked a steely resolve, her eyes reflecting battles won in quiet rooms. The audience was a tapestry. Law students with notepads, journalists with recorders, activists with banners, retirees with binoculars, and even a few high school civics classes on a field trip, filling the hall with a palpable buzz. The moderator, a seasoned anchor with a practiced smile, opened with judicial oversight questions, but the air crackled with the promise of a duel. The tension broke when Judge Judy leaned in, her voice a sharpened edge. "Congresswoman Crockett," she began, "you push justice reform. How many felony cases have you tried? Real court, not media stunts?" A wave of nervous laughter swept the room, a law student in the 5th row stifling a chuckle. Jasmine held Judy's gaze. "Quite a few," she said, "including 3 capital murder cases, plus dozens on illegal searches, coerced confessions, and juries that mirrored the accused in name only." Judy's eyebrow arched. "Successful?" "I kept innocent people out of cages," Jasmine replied, her tone firm. A murmur of approval rose from the back, a retiree nodding vigorously. Judy reclined, tapping her chair. "Criticism's cheap," she said. "Without decades in the trenches, it lacks weight. Law is muscle memory, not catchphrases." The audience leaned in, a man in the front row gripping his program. Jasmine countered, "With respect, Judge, I know the law is a shield forged in lived experience. People fear when it forgets them, not abstract ideals." That line hit like a quiet thunderclap. Judy smiled thinly. "We'll test that resilience." The moderator tried to pivot to judicial appointments, but Judy pressed. "Passion fades, experience endures." A woman in the 3rd row whispered, "She's holding her own." Then Jasmine added, "I once defended a man in Little Rock whose only crime was being black at night. Drop charges saved his life." The room stilled, the tension mounting. The turning point erupted with the 4th Amendment debate. The moderator asked about unlawful searches. Jasmine took the stage. "The law doesn't need adapting. It needs obeying," she said. "The Constitution bans illegal searches. The failure is enforcement." Law students in the back raised phones, live streaming to peers. Judy cut in. "You suggest the system harms. It's messy but fair." Jasmine leaned forward, her voice calm but resolute. "A 17-year-old in Little Rock was jailed 2 nights for suspicious loitering. No drugs, no weapons, just an officer's hunch. A woman in Austin had her apartment raided by mistake. Her toddler left barefoot while they trashed her home. She was too scared to sue." The audience gasped, a collective shift in the left aisle. "You think that's rare?" Jasmine continued. "I've seen judges sign warrants with one eye on the clock, prosecutors treat poverty as a crime, and defenders overwork to breaking. That's not theory, that's my courtroom." Judy narrowed her eyes. "Can the law be impartial?" "Only as impartial as its enforcers." Jasmine replied. We pretend objectivity more than we practice it. Silence fell, broken by a retired judge's nod in the 10th row. Jasmine pressed on. In Houston, a man lost his job over a baseless taillight stop. In Dallas, a family's savings vanished after a wrongful raid. And in San Antonio, a veteran was strip-searched without cause. PTSD flared, and he never recovered. Judy challenged. Anecdotes aren't law. They're the law's pulse, Jasmine shot back. Rulings like United States v. Jones, 565 U.S. 400, 2012, affirm rights, but only if enforced. The crowd applauded, and Judy's faint nod hinted at a shift. The panel wound down with Judy probing hostile juries. Jasmine recounted a Garland robbery case. A young man with face tattoos and hand-me-downs was presumed guilty. I proved the surveillance mismatched his height and the eyewitness lied for a deal. When the verdict was not guilty, he cried, not for freedom, but because someone fought. Judy nodded. Impressive, but resources shape outcomes. They do, Jasmine agreed, but truth matters when odds are stacked. The exchange ended with a firm handshake, broadcast live, the room exhaling as one. The digital explosion followed. A 37-second clip of Jasmine's Jones breakdown hit 6 million X views by dawn, trending with hashtag Judy versus Crockett at 15 million impressions. TikTok remixes racked up 8 million views, YouTube channels offered 2-hour breakdowns, and Instagram Reels buzzed with debates. The Dallas Morning News called it a legal reckoning, interviewing a client who said, "She saw my humanity." CNN praised Jasmine's clarity. Fox debated her politics. A Washington Post columnist dubbed it a masterclass in resilience, while a legal scholar on X predicted reform ripples. Sponsors pitched Judy a special, but she remained silent, contemplative. The clash sparked workshops, T-shirt slogans, and a national dialogue on justice. So what did this epic encounter unveil? The Judge Judy versus Jasmine Crockett clash wasn't just a debate, it was a profound examination of justice's heart. Did Jasmine's grassroots truth overshadow Judy's seasoned logic, proving the law needs voices from the edges? Or did Judy's decades of grit reveal Jasmine's passion as untested against time? With 8 million views and counting, the internet's divided. Fans exalt Jasmine as a beacon, critics uphold Judy's wisdom. Reflect on this. Have you seen the law lift or betray those it serves? Does it reflect enforcers' biases, as Jasmine argued? Or is its messiness its strength, as Judy implied? What about your own story? Has justice ever surprised you? This moment transcends Dallas, echoing in legal reforms, congressional debates, and X threads at 15 million impressions. Share your verdict below. Did Jasmine triumph, or was it a draw? Like the video, subscribe for deeper justice journeys, and join hashtag Judy versus Crockett online. Next, we'll explore the fallout. Until then, keep questioning the scales.